In this video, I'm going to assist you with setting up your Canvas and PowerSchool logins so that you can help your student be successful in school. So Canvas combined with PowerSchool equals a happy parent who's able to assist his or her student academically. Canvas is your student's digital agenda. So this is where you'll find assignments, quizzes, all of those things related to their academic life. PowerSchool is where the final grades and attendance are stored. So what you're going to need to get set up here for this is a computer of some sort, and you'll need your student tech info sheet that looks like this. The tech info sheet is sent to you in the mail in late August, early September. If you need another copy, please stop by the front office. So now that you have the student tech info sheet in front of you, as well as your computer, you are able to go into Canvas. So the login that you'll need is your student's username and password, which is on that student tech info sheet. And you can access Canvas from our Treasure Mountain homepage, tmjh.pcschools.us. So if I click on Canvas, it's going to take me to the website itself. And you're going to go ahead and log in as your student. And in this case, when you first log in, you see what's called the dashboard, and these are all the courses that your student is enrolled in. And over to the side, what you'll probably pay more attention to as a parent is their to-do list that's over on the side here. So this shows you all of the things that are coming up or have passed recently. And you can click on any of these to get more information. So for instance, let's see that I know on May 30th we have this coming up. So if I click on it, I can look to see what the details are of the assignment and have the conversation with my student as to what he or she needs to work on for that particular assignment. Sometimes parents like to look at this in the calendar mode over here. So if I click on View Calendar, this gives me the same to-do list, just in a calendar format that makes it a little bit more digestible as far as looking at the dates that are coming up. So you can look to see the things that are crossed out are things that have already been turned in and graded. The things that are still open may be something that they still need to turn in. If you don't like looking at it in the calendar format, you can also look at it in the agenda format, which breaks it down week by week. And if you click on any of these, you can see in more detail what it is that the student needs to do in regards to that. So that is a really quick walkthrough of looking at the to-do list that your student has in Canvas. And again, if you want to see more details, you can click on any of these classes and it will take you into that agenda for that week. So that's the basics on Canvas to help your student make sure that he or she is aware of what's coming up and what needs to be turned. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your PowerSchool parent login so that you have access to your students' grades and attendance. So again, from our Treasure Mountain homepage here, if you click on PowerSchool, it will take you to the login. And the first time you do this, you'll have to create an account. And this is where that student tech info sheet's going to come in really handy, because while you're able to fill in this top part about yourself, what you want your username to be and things like that, you're going to need that student tech info sheet for the access ID and the access password, which are both listed on that student tech info sheet. So it's going to be super important that you have that. What's neat about this is you're able to sign up and have all of your students in the various schools under one PowerSchool account. So you'll need the tech info sheets for each of your students. So once you've set up your account, you'll be able to go and log in with the username and password that you created. Password. And once you're in here, you're able to see your students' classes and their grades in each of the classes. So if you're curious as to why a student has a certain grade, you can click on that grade, and it will take you in and show you the assignments and the scores that the student received on that assignment. Probably the most interesting feature that you have in PowerSchool are these email notifications. If you come over to the email notification, you can come in and you can decide how often you would like to get a summary of their grades and attendance. Right now I have it set to send me a summary of current grades and attendance in a weekly report. You can do this as much as up to a daily report. So you can check any of these boxes that you want to know in the detail of what your students' grades are. So in this case, I have mine set to weekly, and I get an email each week that tells me what my students' grades are and his attendance. And then you can contact the teachers or the school if you have questions about that. So this is something that's a pretty powerful tool if you would like to set up those email notifications. If you have more than one student, you'll see them listed across the top here, and you can set those parameters for each of your students individually. So again, that's PowerSchool, and that's a brief overview of being able to see your students' grades and attendance in their classes. Now, in this video, I showed you how to access both of these tools with your computer. If you'd like, both of these tools are also available on your smartphone. You can download the Canvas Parent app or the PowerSchool Parent app from the Apple iTunes Store or the Google Play Store. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate contacting me. I'm more than happy to meet with you and go over this with you in person so that you can be successful in supporting your student.